Getty, Feitel Who needs sleep when there's so much great television to watch. Also, that's why weekends were invented, right? To binge and stream to your heart's delight. If you're in need of recommendations, here are the best TV shows of 2018 so far, from crime dramas to surprisingly existential comedies. Advertisement. Continue reading below. 1. Everything sucks. The angsty uncertainty of high school in the 90s never felt so fresh and fun as it did in Netflix's coming-of-age dramedy Everything Sucks. The exclamation point is both ironic and essential for this tale of a freshman film geek, Jahid Diallo Winston, who accidentally finds himself in the crosshairs of his school's gang-like theater club in an Oregonian town called Boring. Combining the slings and arrows of a high school social drama with painstakingly specific sketches of individual characters searching for love, acceptance, and validation, Everything Sucks is as heartbreaking as it is hopeful. Pro tip: come for Winston's wide-eyed, compelling lead character, stay for Peyton Kennedy as Kate, the sophomore daughter of the school principal, a Tori Amos-obsessed closeted lesbian, and a revelation in a cast that feels at once familiar and refreshingly new. Eric Thomas, senior staff writer. Watch on Netflix. Advertisement. Continue reading below. Advertisement. Continue reading below. 2. On my block, you'd be hard-pressed to find a more exciting new show in 2018 than Netflix's South Central set On My Block. Featuring a lead cast made up completely of performers of color, the comedy uses the familiar setup of a quartet of freshmen entering high school together and struggling to maintain their friendships amid new social pressures to shine a light on a neighborhood and a population that are often relegated to cautionary tales. In On My Block, underage characters try to sneak beers from high school parties and pine over impossibly beautiful people from afar, just as in any other high school story, and then moments later duck when gunshots ring out before quizzing each other on what caliber the gun they've just heard is. It's a brilliant collision of tropes. It's a series about a working-class neighborhood under pressure from a gang, and it's a series about awkward kids coming of age, going to dances, and making out. It's a comedy and it's a drama. It's about a specific experience had by people of color, and it's a series for everyone who has ever been a teen. Eric Thomas, senior staff writer. Watch on Netflix. Advertisement. Continue reading below. Advertisement. Continue reading below. 3. Lovesick. If you were wondering what happened to the rom-com, just look to your TV or laptop. English comedy Lovesick's 3rd season debuted with 2018 itself, dropping on Netflix right in time for that post-New Year's inertia. Among its most winning qualities are an enchanting cast: Johnny Flynn as Dylan, a kind of low-key Jamie Oliver, the good doctors Antonia Thomas as the lovelorn Evie, and Daniel Ings as Luke, a heartbreakingly loyal friend with fuckboy tendencies, and the kind of snappily now writing that makes you wonder how the show was ever called Scrotal Recall. Yes, it's true. The trio have moved on from Dylan's original crisis, getting chlamydia and being instructed to tell all his past lovers, to the quiet, but worthwhile challenge of staying friends when unrequited love threatens to break those bonds. Estelle Tang, senior editor. Watch on Netflix. Advertisement. Continue reading below. Advertisement. Continue reading below. 4. Collateral. Despite Collateral's gray English grimness, it is can't tear your eyes away good. A man is gunned down in the street while delivering pizza, and the murder investigation discovers big, dark forces at play. Anchored by an ultra-dry Carey Mulligan as Detective Kip Gillespie, the 4-episode crime drama is both efficiently told and detailed enough to emphasize the real human lives affected by the tragedy. As Gillespie strives to catch the killer and make a difference, the show reminds us just how many ways people are willing to diminish others' humanity. Estelle Tang, senior editor. Watch on Netflix. Advertisement. Continue reading below. Advertisement. Continue reading below. 5. One day at a time. The Alvarezes shouldn't have so much on their fictional shoulders. A single mom dealing with combat-related PTSD, a father absenting himself after his daughter comes out as a lesbian, schoolyard racism, an oblivious white guy landlord who thinks he understands other immigrants' problems because he's from Canada, but, like so many other American families, they do. They're also responsible for one of the most moving and sweetly entertaining TV depictions of a Latinx family in recent years. Rita Moreno is the fiercely protective, grandiose, and charming Lydia, and Justina Machado is the family's anchor, Penelope. Both deserve to be on our screens for a long time. Estelle Tang, senior editor. Watch on Netflix. Advertisement. Continue reading below. Advertisement. Continue reading below. 6. The Good Place, NBC's hit afterlife comedy, is it TV's only afterlife comedy right now, reinvented itself for a 2nd season that began in 2017 and tornadoed towards yet another total revamp in its February finale. Its reveal that the imperfect characters were actually in the bad place ramped up both the stakes and the absurd humor. Like the Spice Girls, the show's distinctive and lovable core characters have created a wonderfully dynamic, addictive gestalt. Alongside the seemingly effortless energy of Kristen Bell and Ted Danson, relative newcomers Jamila Jamil, Manny Jacinto, William Jackson Harper, and Darcy Carton bring hilarity and surprise to every episode. Next stop, an opportunity to redo their naughty lives. Estelle Tang, Senior Editor. Watch on Hulu. Advertisement. Continue reading below. Advertisement. Continue reading below. 7 Blackish. I've truly never felt more seen by a major network TV show than Blackish. I'm too young for A Different World, and watched more Lauren Conrad shows than Moesha, if I'm being transparent. Blackish has been good since its inception, thanks to the creative genius of Kenya Barris. I don't know how he did it, but I'm able to relate to every member of the Johnson family on some sort of level. Andre's love for the innate black coolness, Bo's unique way of navigating the world due to her biracial identity, Zoe's love of fashion, Diane's scary tendencies, Jack's goofy ways. Blackish is finally a show for me that shows the diversity of blackness and the struggles that black people face but are rarely depicted on primetime TV. Plus, I love the thought of non-black households learning about the nod, hair relaxers, and the potential for awkwardness when white and black people come together for holidays. This current season has especially broken barriers with episodes that talk about institutional racism and postpartum depression. Chloe Hall, writer and producer. Watch on ABC. Advertisement. Continue reading below. Advertisement. Continue reading below. 8 Killing Eve. Finally, a role worthy of the magnificent Sandra Oh. Not that we didn't want to see her in everything, but if Grey's Anatomy's most missed doctor could splash back onto our screens in any particular fashion, an MI5 agent obsessed with a serial killer would totally be the dream. Oh plays the titular Eve as rabid for the truth, and as brilliant as she is an everyday weirdo with a penchant for breakfast pastries. The quip-filled 8-parter is also super smart about unfulfilled women and the lesser paths they're expected to take. Plus, you won't be able to get enough of the hypnotic chemistry between O and Jodie Comer as the psychotic, murderous villanelle. Estelle Tang, Senior Editor. Watch on BBC America. Advertisement. Continue reading.